say, since we have so many people here to spectate, that we could take the speeding violation first, but we don't have an appellant unless this is our appellant here, which it might be. If it is, are you okay taking that one first? So we get the officers back out.
Quickly on the agenda, if we could, because we're essentially, the way the agenda is going to shake out today, that's ended up being the only case you're going to hear.
Okay, so you're also pulling the Hickory Tree cases.
Yeah, they've come
so what's going
into, so, and then the first case on the agenda, 1508 Illinois Avenue, staff, we're requesting that matter be specifically continued to the next code enforcement special magistrate meeting in August.
Okay.
So with that, we would, we're just going to withdraw the Hickory Tree management cases because we are working with the respondent to get those into compliance. Okay.
And then we had 2 speed program cases.
Yeah, we actually have one. The first one that's listed on the agenda that has been administratively dismissed by the city.
Okay.
And then, so we're the only one we have is the MAM Auto Sales LLC.
Okay, and sir, are you here on that case? Okay, thank you. Then that makes it easy for us. You want to call that case?
Do you want to call the order and do
Oh, I haven't called the order, have I? Sorry. And I guess I do. I was so quick to get into the agenda. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And before you sit down, sir, if you'll stay standing, and whichever officer is going to be testifying today, if you'll raise your right hand, sir. Do you all swear affirm the testimony you give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Thank you.
Yeah, come on, we'll just.
School zone speed program notice 58225000000122. Mimi Auto Sales LLC defendant, location of violation NB 3755 Canoe Creek Road and Crossroad 523 at Canoe Creek K8.
And Mr. Smith, this is obviously the petitioner's appeal of the speed zone, school speed zone camera citation that was issued. Captain Mateo is here to present to you on the information that's provided to, and he has a PowerPoint run through that will include showing the video related to this.
Okay, thank you.
Captain.
Good afternoon, sir. Captain Ed Mateo of the St. Cloud Police Department. On 5/13 of 2005, I was tasked with reviewing a video of a vehicle traveling northbound on Canoe Creek Road in front of Canoe Creek K through 8. The offense occurred on 5/7/25 at 8:36 a.m. I reviewed the video and photographic evidence and found probable cause to go ahead and issue the citation. It was a red Mercedes, Florida license plate of PN166W, which is registered to Mimi Auto Sales, LLC.
The clicker. And then the notebook is there, but the clicker should be,
Oh,
yes,
There
and
we
the
go.
notebook.
This is evidence packet.
yes, sir.
I'll receive it into evidence.
Utilizing a fixed LiDAR, the vehicle was clocked at 34 and a 20. The light was flashing, so it was during school hours.
So the light was flashing?
Yes, sir. You can see in this photo, the light was on when the vehicle went by. And here's the information of the citation. There's another photograph of the vehicle entering the school zone at 34 miles an hour. Is this the video? No. There's a close-up of the license plate in the vehicle. And this would be the video. Oop. All righty.
I think if you click it again, it plays.
There we go.
There we go.
Again, the vehicle was clocked by LiDAR doing 34 and a 20. The LiDAR was calibrated, did a self-calibration. Let me see. On 5/6/2025 at 8 p.m., the LiDAR did an operational test and passed. The violation occurred on 5/7/2025 at 8:36. The LiDAR did a self-test again on 5/7/25 at 2 p.m. for an operational test and passed. I am certified through the company that runs our camera system, Vera Mobility, that I have completed supervised training for the video. Let's see, staff recommendation, based on the testimony and evidence presented in this case, it is determined that the respondent or an authorized individual was the operator of a 2000 Mercedes with the Florida registration of PN166W. Vehicle was driving 34 miles per hour in a posted 20 school safety zone in violation of City of St. Cloud City Ordinance 2024-48. Further staff recommendation, in order for the respondent to be in compliance, the respondent shall be found in violation of driving more than 10 miles an hour over the speed limit in a school safety zone on a regularly scheduled school day. Pay the citation cost in the amount of $100 to be paid within 30 days of the written order of the special magistrate, as well as an administrative fee of $89.49.
Anything else from the city?
No, sir.
Thank you. Sir, you may come forward, and if you would start off by stating your name for me and your relationship to Meme Auto Sales.
Sure. Good afternoon, sir. Carlos, I'm the owner of the company, Meme. Carlos Salgado, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, the last name?
Salgado, S-A-L-G-A-D-O.
Got it. Okay, it's your appeal. What would you like me to hear?
Well, the reason I came and wanted to get to court, because I never had this happen before with one of our tags. It could have been my mechanic, my detailer, a customer that we sometimes lend the cars to. We never kept a log because it's never happened before. So I know how to proceed. It's not like I'm guilty, but then I'm not. I mean, obviously the evidence is there. I just don't know who it was. So obviously now we're taking a log, who took the vehicle and the tag. So whatever needs to be done, I just want to take care of it. I guess it'll be a no contest. It's not something personal, but then it's my corporation.
It's a little bit, it's even simpler than that. We're not,
Okay.
I'm not a traffic court, I'm a hearing officer.
Okay.
And this is the reason why this has never happened before. It's a relatively new program that the state has allowed. I think the statute was passed 2 years ago, and St. Cloud, this is literally the first set of hearings that we've had. So
Okay.
this is the first round since those cameras have been turned on.
Okay.
So it likely hasn't happened before because there haven't been cameras there before.
Right.
So this is new to everybody, including you.
Okay.
And so to make it productive for you, for having come today, what I hear you saying, keeping a log, who's driving those cars and when,
Yeah.
that is very important for you, because if you go to the statute, and I think even the city's ordinance references this point, is if you want to, if, let's say it were my car and I lent it to my neighbor, and my neighbor was the one who was speeding, then there is a process in the law that allows for me as the owner of the car to say, not my responsibility, I was not the driver. It requires me to fill out an affidavit and tell the city who was driving that car, sworn under oath.
Right.
And then the city will prosecute that person for the speeding violation.
Right.
So take that away from today, but it sounds like you're already kind of thinking in that direction, but I would definitely
Yeah,
keep that
'cause
law,
I
because
mean,
then that
given-
let the employee, assuming it's an employee or a customer, even worse, let us hold them responsible for that
Right.
violation.
Or at least I would pass on the bill here. The evidence, you owe me this, instead of us assuming the bill. So.
But unless you want to have to come to these, I would keep track of those, and should you find yourself in that situation, figure out what you need to do to submit that affidavit and get the person responsible for that violation to be the one who's carrying the burden of that
Right.
violation. If that's all you have to say, though, you're right. The evidence does show that the vehicle was
yeah,
speeding
obviously,
through the
I mean,
speed zone.
You can't dispute that. It wasn't me. I just don't know who it was, so I just want to take care of the ticket, I guess, the summons, because it is against the corporation. So.
Citation amount was $100. The court costs requested by the city, $89.49. The statute authorizes up to $250, so I find that to be a reasonable amount. Do you take any issue with the court costs that they've asked for today?
No, I mean, I'll take care of it.
Then the order I will enter is I'll find in favor of the city, find that they have proven by competent substantial evidence the violation. Order the respondent to pay the violation amount, the citation amount of $100 within $100 within 30 days of today's hearing, included with that is the $89.49 of administrative costs incurred. This will all be put into an order, and you will receive that by mail. And actually, that 30 days for everybody's, that 30 days will start the day that I sign that order, which will probably be tomorrow or the day after.
Okay, so just wait for the bill, and I'll pay today?
I don't know if you have arrangements set up. That's that's more of a practical question for the city. I don't know if y'all are ready to
No, 'cause I
process
have
it
to
yet. You need
enter
the
that
order.
information.
So they'll need the order in order for you to pay.
So I'll wait for the envelope then and take care of it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And just before you walk out, let me make sure that I have the best address for you.
Yeah.
The address I have is 101 West Oak Ridge Road, Suite B. Is that the
Correct.
best place to mail?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
That's all we have, Mr. Smith, today.
That was fun, though. Let's talk, though, about these, since these are new, and I was talking to the clerk before the meeting started. I will, unless you want to prepare, I will prepare the order for this one, but it will be a basic upheld.
That's
There
all
won't
it
be any, other than proving your case by fact, competent substantial evidence, basically what I said at the microphone, it will be that nutshell of a, you carried your burden, citation upheld.
And the
I'm not going to put a lot of
administrative
detail
costs.
in there. And the administrative, of course, yes. But I won't put much detail like it would for a code enforcement
Right, that's
order.
correct. We don't need that.
This will just be a half-page order. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And we also, Claudia and I were speaking before the meeting, is there, and I know there's some interest in this and people are observing in case they're the next officer to have a case or to be presenting, but is there an interest to push these forward in our agenda so that when we have uniformed officers here, that we can get them out of the room sooner?
We would appreciate that opportunity. I think next month we have maybe a dozen or 10.
10.
So we certainly would like that so we can get
I-
get the officers back on the road
Yep,
as quick as
that'd be my
possible.
preference too. So I have no problem with that and we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Anything else from anybody? You got
sir.
sworn in, you didn't want to tell me anything? All right, then we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.